consistent performer thus far.
So again, Miami, right now, they have the best point differential of all the undefeated teams. So they believe if they win this game, they will be part of that Final Four going into the semifinals this weekend. Stevens looking up top for Ware. Just like that, we are off and running here.
The Heat culture and the amount of work that they put in. Again, you and I had opportunity to talk with Karan pregame.
And one.
Unable to finish, missed the opportunity for the Heat.
Raptors 0 for 4 to start this game from the floor.
There's my youngin' right there, Jacob, a.k.a. Josh Christopher. Now he's been on the move a little bit. Spent the last season in Utah.
Lazy pass there by Carlson. And it is 11-0. Miami Heat to start this game. You think Stevens leads it up for Ware.
Michael, how about that luxury? But many of the guys looking over.
The Raptors finally get on the board. Jamison Battle knocks down a three in the corner.
And nice find from DJ Carton, an aggressive move to the rim. However, Larson coming back at him. 50-50 balls. Washington just wanted it more than Battle.
Carton, nice cut to the basket.
That's shocking right there, Michael Eve, because DJ Carton's one of the most athletic guys out here. Surprised he didn't take off and finish that one a little strong.
Christopher with the extra pass. The Heat. Caleb Daniels, pardon me. 3 of 5 from three-point range. Nice follow-up tip dunk there. Like the Raptors picking up their defensive intensity here. Some of the guys are coming off the bench. But they didn't cover the corner three by Josh Christopher.
That you're bringing into the fold.
And oh, by the way, I forgot about the trade of Pascal Siakam.
Yeah.
Him too.
Yeah, him.
Him too.
How about him and Jay Gupp right now, Josh Christopher?
A healthy Jimmy Butler. That's been a question mark over the last couple of years, especially last year. They did not play at all in that first round loss to the Celtics. Oh, Daniels. Swider.
Perfect execution.
For Kentucky, now trying to make the transition to the NBA.
And I watched that game. I was courtside for that one. Reed Shepherd really struggled in the first half. He was 1 for 7.
Your overall rankings?
Probably a third. And that's a great question because as these guys get older in the rankings, those guys are going to be draftable prospects in our eyes. Obviously, you have to have a great high school career. Now they're starting to drain some triples right now. You know, do they dominate? Do they impact? How do they do it without scoring? Because when you get to this level, it's not going to be about scoring.
Eric Spoelstra told me that very clearly. He was speaking about Nikola Jokic when he simply said, hey, he had to learn how to play for the Heat.
It was 5 years ago this week I first saw him play as a rising senior at Bishop Gorman High School. And he was a freshman at Sierra Canyon, and like most freshmen playing varsity.
Harden telegraphed that pass from about half court.
Yeah, that's the same pass he threw earlier. And Miami picking up on it is
Swider. Larson on the other side.
Miami
That's the 10th three of the first half for the for the Heat.
Wanted to see from him. Gained a lot of valuable experience being the primary ball handler. Great pass.
Nice feed to Swider. Carlson spots up for three.
Nice find. Great action right there. Just staying. Joe Girard really getting his first quality minutes in Summer League. We talked about Jim Boeheim and the Syracuse guys. Joe Girard played 4 years for Coach Boeheim as Alondas Williams knocks down the... But there's also an element of mastering the college game.
Ooh. Nice block there by Washington on the trail.
You know, it's mastering the college game and trying to find a way to complete the games. A nice find from Alondas Williams, who was the ACC player of...
Can't get it to go. Raptors pull it up. For a playoff opportunity this weekend, one of 5 remaining undefeated teams coming into today's play. 3 of them playing this evening. Again, only 4 teams will make the playoffs this week. For a team to come in here, whether you're a young guy trying to make a roster spot or just some other guys just trying to get more reps, on the NBA level, so to speak, to be in a situation where, A, you're fighting for a playoff spot, and then you get...
His last time playing at Chapel Hill against Carolina, 39.
Oh!
You remember we talked about DJ Carton, right?
Yes. He's athletic. He did not miss that opportunity to touch the rim.
I think he can not only duplicate it, he can exceed it. And the reason being is because he's 20 years old and he's very young to the game. Kel'el Ware was a high school teammate of Nick Smith Jr. He didn't start Summer League teammates. But when you consider the fact of how valuable this experience is, that's the way, by the way, in comparison to going to the other side of the rim, that's how you attack the basket.
Excuse me, Mr. Ware.
UD might have texted him during the timeout.
You dunked that ball into Summer League, but I want some vets with him out there on the court to get him acclimated where you don't necessarily see that. And some guys, quite honestly, Corey, second and third year in the league, they don't want to play in Summer League.
No.
Evaluation. It's not just for guys coming out of high school or college for potential draft picks, but it's also for trades, free agent signings. They've got it ranking on pretty much everybody.
Can they get stops against this Miami Heat bunch who's been on fire?
Williams inside the Washington. Is that a floater?
I got to see the wrist. From
Okay.
this angle, I didn't see it.
It looked floatish to me.
If the wrist flicks in any way whatsoever, it is not a float. Right. And you've also got push shots.
Who would you want to see in concert at the Sphere?
Well, I would have to go the greatest hip-hop artist of all time, which would be one Jay-Z.
Oh, my goodness. But again, the Raptors just can't get anything to go. They are 28% from the floor.
The NBA All-Stars or the Olympic team?
Olympic team.
Oh. Get up. Okay, Alondas. Not quite the dunk of the Summer League like he had last time out.
And if they win, those will be your 4 teams. But if they lose, then we got all kinds of scenarios with court differential and things of that nature.
Carlson's been effective.
He has
a silver lining to this dark cloud for the Raptors. It would be Carlson. He's been effective throughout the entire game.
His energy has been there for sure. Stevens follows his own miss. This is just Summer League.
It is just Summer League.
I'm not saying he won't be that player, but just because you do it here doesn't mean you can do it once training camp starts. And that is the test for every player. Carlson trying to get up before the shot clock expires, and he does.
Number 2 pick in the draft. He struggled a bit.
Yes, he has.
But you look at Kel'el Ware, who's had success. 2 years of college.
You've gone to see them work out or playing games. It still is a guessing game, right? There's so many factors that go into it. But it seems to be the prevailing notion now with 5s coming out in high screen rolls with point guards. I think Zach Edey will struggle in that role.
He understands how the organization needs to be run because he's been in it for 20-plus years under Pat Riley.
Nice feed there by Giroud. Now, when we talk about those 2 guys.
How about a guy that Jerry West had a whole lot to do with?
Oh, Washington with the finish, and I'm guessing you're going to mention Kobe Bryant.
It would be the late, great Kobe Bean Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace, Jelly Bean.
So the Miami Heat handled business 109-73. They